We were able to live throughout COVID, the COVID-19 pandemic that hit our countries in Europe, but also Africa really bad, and the connection were not so easy, and we managed to recover that. We also had to face the issue of the Tigray war in Ethiopia and then the missing communication with one of our key partners in Africa, and we managed to restore them, and thanks to the really effective work of our partners in Ethiopia, we are now recovering the delay, and hopefully we're going to be in time of delivering data on Ethiopia. So overall, I think the project really performed very well. If I have to highlight one major outcome on the research side, I have to say the fantastic data that we managed to gather on the behavior of farmers and of consumers based on survey activities, but also experiments that we conducted in order to understand all the type of behaviors that consumer and producer have in Africa, and therefore develop a recommendation that can be tailored to that behavior. And on the innovation side, I think we have to acknowledge the variety of innovation that we have developed, validated, and then put to the market, prototype to the market in different stages of the food production value chain, from processing to packaging to field productions, labeling, and so on. So a huge variety of innovation that can really help the African food system in the various countries to reach the nutritional performance indicator that we developed when we started the project idea and the proposal.
In the last year, we have carried out a lot of work, and on the technological innovation, we have several aspects. We have selection of new legume varieties, we have aquaculture program, we have biodegradable mulching, and we have a number of activities that are going on in the technological innovations. And we've been able to achieve a lot. So now the researchers are in the stage of validating whatever with a number of farmers or number of consumers to validate and see that if the innovations that have been developed are fitting in the areas, in the target areas.
The validation phase for most technologies is really at the inception. Not many have advanced much because the technology development has been taking place. So it's at the inception, and for many of the partners, they have SMEs or non-governmental agencies who they are working with to validate, and the planned validation for some include random controlled trials, which is very good. So the levels differ, but on the whole, it is the current phase that we are in where we are going to have a lot of the validation work for most of the technologies. So it's at early stages.
We are carrying research, but we are also training farmers. For example, in aquaculture program in our country, we have trained also farmers how to construct their fish ponds, how to make their feeds. So it's gaining impact, and the farmers are now aware. Some of the things they were not aware on how to feed their fish. So now they are aware, and they see that whatever we are teaching is very useful to them.